Not a trim, not even really dusting, just a splusting. What up? Happy 2019. Sorry I've been MIA for a month. You may have noticed, you may not have. Either way, I'm back now. I figured I should show you how I trim my split ends. This is not a normal haircut. This is just how I keep up with my split and dead ends in between cuts. And if you're wondering why I'm in my car, I figured I'd make it edgy and cut my hair while driving. Just kidding. I am sitting in here because this is the best light. We are starting on this bottom layer, and I literally just kind of finger detangle and then I pick sections. There's kind of a 3-step process to this. All are really easy, but in every section I tend to follow each step. So first thing I will do is I will flatten this section out as much as possible and look at the very tip of my ends. We're going to snip right before the split end starts. And I like to go a little bit beyond the split, probably about like this much or so, just to ensure that I am getting the whole split. So then kind of as I cut, then I will move my hair around and snip. The next thing I like to do is trim on the top. So I will smooth the hair down between my fingertips, and then any hairs that pop up that are split, I will trim. Then the final step is take the same section and twist it. So as you twist it, you'll see split ends pop up out of the twist, and trim them. And then you're done with that section, and then you do it to the rest of your hair. Just kidding. I don't typically do it to the rest of my hair. I'll do the bottom layer maybe a little bit more in here and around my ears, because that's where I tend to see breakage, and then I'll jump up to the top layer. So before I pull this down from the pineapple, I'm going to go at this top layer a little bit. But just doing the same thing here, just kind of fishing them and trimming them. Here we're going to focus mostly on the ends, and we're worried about doing all the like twisting and fun stuff once we pull it down. If you're getting tangling, it is either that you need moisture or that you need a trim. So, and then sometimes like if you've just recently had a trim or you want to prolong, and it's just a matter of like split ends in a few areas, this is such a great option. And why I've been on my like little bit of a break, I've really been thinking about like the direction I want to go as like far as like content and that kind of thing. And so I figured I'd like fill you all in. So I really want to keep the focus on this channel about health, like health of hair and techniques and you know, ways to do different things, and then just in general, more so focused on the confidence we have in our hair and not so much in having the perfect hair day. I think when you're confident in your hair, it's a lot easier to roll with the punches. I think it's the case for a lot of us in the curly community, that, you know, we've heard from society or, you know, family or whatever the case may be, like, you know, the media, we've been told that our hair, it doesn't look good, it looks frizzy, it looks wild, it looks, and then especially if you are a woman of color, the discrimination that you've likely experienced because of your curly hair. One of the things that I think is the most important is not necessarily to have the best hair, to have hair that we can be proud of and that we feel comfortable with. And that's really, I think, the goal of this channel, my Instagram platform, I think just my message and platform in general, is that I care less about what your hair looks like. I care more about how you feel about it. And in showing you how to do certain things, it's to help you get to where your hair is healthy, so that you can feel more confident about it. Whatever that end result is that you feel comfortable with, that's what I want to get you to. And I'd rather spend my time teaching you how to figure out what your hair needs, right? There's not another person on this planet that has curls the exact same way as you, and there's not another person on this planet that is going to know your curls better than you. I can help you in any way understand hair better in general and curl better in general and styling and technique and terms better in general. You're more likely to be able to get your hair to where you feel happy and where you feel confident. And that's ultimately what I want out of this, is I want a bunch of curly haired freaking people walking around loving it, feeling confident, rain or shine. So that being said, what I'd love to hear from all of you is what you need help with. Are there terms you don't understand? Are there concepts you don't understand? Do you need help with styling? Do you need help with frizz, etc. Please comment those things down below. I'm going to use your comments and your feedback to frame this year's content, to make sure that we are getting all of your questions answered, to make sure that you understand your hair, you understand tips and tricks to solve whatever problems you're running into, and in that way you ultimately can solve everything that you run into on your own with whatever products you have or have access to. So now that we've got that cleared up, just gonna throw in that I'm also going to be showing you a little bit more into my world with my husband, my puppies, and doing more vlogs and fun stuff in general that's not necessarily just hair. So if you're down for all that, I hope you'll jump on board and slam that subscribe button. Yeah. Okay, but for real, let's get back to this haircut. Or should I say not a trim, not even really dusting, just a splusting. It's just splusting our hair. I don't know if I've ever made up a word before, and I'm really proud of that. I don't know if I should be. Okay, but that's what it's called now, splusting. So I am going to end it here. I am going to follow up with an Olaplex treatment just to really solidify all this healthy work we did for our hair. So as you can see, I did absolutely no freaking damage to my hair. All is good. Literally just got the dead weight off. Yes. Thank you again for joining me on this splusting tutorial. Glad to be back. Again, my name is Jannelle. We do all things curly and then some. I'll see you next time. Bye.